Robert Baratheon's side son. Come to find out his name is Gentry. I was gonna talk about that whole exchange, but nah, fuck that. Let's talk about what we really need to talk about. I was real motherfucking uncomfortable watching that Arya sex scene because I still see Arya as a child. I had to actually Google search, but Arya's actually 22 years old. She was born in 1997. She's 22 years old right now. Yeah, because that shit made me just so motherfucking uncomfortable. But seeing as that she's 22, yeah, I guess HBO don't have to worry about no child porn and no shit like that, and worry about seeing no charges. But Arya, if this your first time, women, when it's their first time, they're not that aggressive. And women, when it's their first time, they don't ride dick their first time. Let's just be clear. Like, it's not necrophilia, but it's kind of necrophilia. Like, they kind of laying there because hell, they don't know the whole motions and the good going down. Bitty Daddy Vlog Life. What's up, everybody? This Glass. Yeah, let's talk about episode 2, if you want to call it 802. I can't remember the official name, Game of Thrones, but yeah, let's go ahead and discuss it. What's up with your Crown Royal? No, I'm talking about and look here, we have officially reached that 2,500 subscriber mark. So I will be doing another video after this when I'll be going in detail as far as a giveaway. The giveaway that I'm going to do with my selection process, of how I'm going to do that giveaway and how that's going to go. So y'all be on the lookout for that for the next episode. And actually, I need to go ahead and open up these show notes. And as you can see on the screen, I got the show notes for y'all. So I'm just going to open up these show notes real quick. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and talk about court, because I'm gonna call it court. That's where Jaime was when he had to face everybody. Daenerys, Jon Snow, Sansa, the different lords, his brother there, Lady Brienne. You know, he basically in court. So they basically just figuring out, okay, are we gonna kill your ass now, or why shouldn't we kill your ass? Now that's basically the only reason. Like, okay, how are we gonna kill you? Who gonna get first dibs? Who's who cutting this off? Who's torturing you this way? They basically trying to figure all that shit out. Jaime always been about his family. He been stupid as fuck at times for just loving Cersei and the whole deal, and nigga, that shit so sick. But he always been about his family, and for him to say like, okay, well, if I had the choice, I'd do this shit all over again. He's at least consistent with that. And Bran told him basically the same thing about the tree. But we'll talk about that piece anyway. Hey man, this boy Tyrion was he was treading thin when he was defending Jaime and that whole deal. But based on how the rest of the episode panned out, Jorah Mormont, he looked out and he actually gave Daenerys some more advice to be like, okay, look here, man, he was your hand and you trusted his mind and you trusted his advice. Okay, he might have fucked up, but like hell, everybody don't shoot 100% from the field, bro. Like shit, he's a hand, he's a human, he ain't a fucking psychic. Like, okay, shit, everybody just don't shoot 100% from the field. So hell, he make mistakes, he own them. You've made mistakes too. Like, nigga, let's not make it seem like we perfect in this motherfucker. So that was a solid move by Jorah to go ahead and say that. I didn't expect to see that coming. I'm probably just gonna get this out the way right now for multiple reasons. Jaime, you owe Brienne, Lady Brienne, well, it's actually Sir Brienne now, but Jaime, you owe Brienne some dick. Raw. Yeah, like, yeah, that's what you, I mean, why even pull out? For what? Why? Yeah, like, that's what you owe for various reasons. Like, y'all know the many reasons why he owed Brienne some raw dick. But let's talk about how she was in court and her ass almost faced the guillotine for Jaime. We always knew that, you know, she liked Jaime and Jaime cared for her and cut for her and stuff like that. You know, when he let her go and all of that whole shit during different fights, and you know, he risked his hand for her and the whole deal and the whole shit. So like, now, like, we saw the unorthodox sexual tension there. But hey, so let it build. So after the shit that happened in court, then when they was on the war grounds, and he basically was like, look here, you know, I came to serve under you, or I came here for you. Like, he should really just say, look, I really just came here for you because I really like you. I really don't know how to explain it, but will you go with me? That's kind of seemed like what he was saying when they were in the fireplace room, chimney, the whole shit and all that whole deal. When he knighted her, yeah, let me not say that, because I was really about to say something. Yeah. If she wasn't wet at the war ground, she was definitely wet then. No question. As far as joy, and that it was Jaime that did it, the whole deal. Yeah, that was a cool little deal. It's real ironic how everybody was in the war room and they just kind of come there for their last moments, last thoughts. Tyrion like, hey man, look, I'm finna jump on this drain. And Podrick was like, hey, you can pour me a glass. And then she's like, half a cup. And she turned her back at Tyrion. Filled his shit up. Yeah, let's go ahead and get right. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, Jaime, look here, you owe her a lot of dick. Pause if necessary, but I mean, like, we talking about giving dick to a woman, so why would I even have to say I have to pause that shit? So Jaime, you owe her a lot of dick. And look here, bro, if you don't want to give her no dick, I know somebody who will and is, like Tormund. Look here, dog, Tormund stay shooting his shot, and his Giants Bane story, that shit was hilarious. Hey, look here. Alright, Jaime, you can stay asleep, and if this is y'all last days, hey, Tormund will go up in her, and Tormund will get her pregnant. So hey, you know what you gonna do, Jaime? Like, you kind of need to figure out what it's gonna be and how you gonna make it happen, boy. Yeah, I'm kind of jumping all around and shit like that. I kind of want to stay on track, but this is my colorful commentary, so my colorful commentary doesn't always come in order. Fuck it. Bran Stark. Bran shook him in the courtroom. The things we do for love, that quote. Yo, yeah, you didn't think he remembered that shit, huh? Yeah, he never forgot that shit. So yeah, Bran shook him there. Then when he went to talk to him by the tree, Bran basically told him like, hey, you always been about your people, and you always been about your family. Like, what you did to me was some hoe ass shit, but it was for the protection of your family, protection of your people, so I could at least semi-respect that. And then Bran also did tell him like, well, you know, I kind of own you right now. Like, I just need you. If I didn't need you, I probably would have told everybody what it was. So I can at least kind of, Bran was kind of real for that. Like, it seemed like he was gonna tell the truth, or you know, he wasn't gonna let it die. But since he needs Jaime, he's just gonna go ahead and keep it under wraps for right now. And you know, maybe after, you know, he might tell everybody the truth. Maybe everybody's dead. But either way, Bran let Jaime know like, hey, look here, I know, but I need you right now, or we need you to fight for the living. So for this time being, we just gonna use your whole ass like a rental car real quick, and we're gonna figure out what's what next, and that's how we gonna run it. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. I was gonna talk about how cold Arya was with the weapon, and Robert Baratheon's side son. Come to find out his name is Gentry. I was gonna talk about that whole exchange, but nah, fuck that. Let's talk about what we really need to talk about. I was real motherfucking uncomfortable watching that Arya sex scene, because I still see Arya as a child. I had to actually Google search, but Arya is actually 22 years old. She was born in 1997. She's 22 years old right now. Yeah, because that shit made me just so motherfucking uncomfortable. But seeing as that she's 22, yeah, I guess HBO don't have to worry about no child porn and no shit like that, and worry about seeing no charges. But Arya, if this your first time, women, when it's their first time, they're not that aggressive. And women, when it's their first time, they don't ride dick their first time. Let's just be clear. Like, it's not necrophilia, but it's kind of necrophilia. Like, they kind of laying there because of hell, they don't know the whole motions and the whole deal. So, but the way Arya, yeah, was aggressive with taking his clothes off, and took her clothes off, and when she jumped on top of him, aggressive, like hold on, bro, like you make it seem like this ain't your first rodeo, literally. Like, you seem like you got a little bit more experience than what you putting on, Arya. Yeah. Y'all comment below and y'all let me know. I couldn't have been the only nigga that was uncomfortable looking at that scene. Like, bro, like, what the like, yeah, I couldn't have been the only nigga. Y'all let me know. I had to go back to remember about the interaction between Theon and Sansa, because I was trying to figure out, like, why she was hugging him in tears and the whole deal. But then I guess he can't remember back when he was Reek, or he still is kind of Reek. Like, yeah, you still kind of boy out here, Theon. But he helped Sansa escape. And so that's kind of what happened with the Battle of the Bastards and shit like that. So I kind of forgot about that. So that was a good little deal. I no longer trust Daenerys. The reason why I no longer trust Daenerys, yeah, give me a second, let me park. I'm gonna get into it because I'm pretty much downtown now. Give me a second, let me park, and I'm gonna get into it real quick. This is why I no longer trust Daenerys. If y'all pay attention, all the big news and breaking news always seems to have been happening in the crypt this year. So it happens in the crypt. He in the crypt. Jon been dodging Daenerys because he didn't want to tell her the truth. So he been dodging, he been putting it off, just been holding it off. So when he told her the truth in front of his mama, or in front of his mama's tomb, the look in her eyes when she said, well, hold on, that makes you the last male Targaryen, and that makes you the actual heir. The look in her eyes when she looked at him, it was sadness and anger combined. At that point, I stopped trusting Daenerys. Why? Technically, the only people that know about this truth: Daenerys, Jon, Bran, Samwell. I can legitimately see, if they survive this war, her locking all of them up, killing all of them, basically just doing something to silence them so that she can maintain her position and maintain being a queen, to keep her shit secret. No question. I can see that, because her whole livelihood was all about her being the last Targaryen, being the sole heir to the throne. So now that the truth came out about Jon, or she found out that there's another male heir to the throne, even though she's dating Jon, or they go together, whatever you want to call it, like, she not good enough for being, Jon's gal or some shit like that. Like, she wants to be the sole heir to the throne. No longer trust her at all. You can't trust her. No, no, Jon. If you still smashing her, Jon, smash and go to your room. All that laying up next to her after y'all nut and all that old shit, nah, bro. Nope, do not trust her. And Sansa always been about her business though. Like, she always been like, hey, we can be cool right now, but what's happening with the North? Like, you not finna oversee over us, and we want to be an independent community that rules our own. And again, as you can see, Daenerys can't deal with it. So I no longer trust Daenerys. I think that's it. That's all I got so far. If there's something else I might have missed or something, y'all comment below and y'all let me know. But that's, we're gonna get an A bit of that vlog life. Ace time, get it, y'all. A.